Today, I want to talk about something every leader is feeling right now, even if they're not saying it out loud. We're leading in a moment where AI is accelerating decisions, budgets are tightening, and the workforce reductions are hitting major companies at a pace we haven't seen in many years. And here's the truth: AI can make decisions faster, but it cannot absorb the emotional cost of those decisions. Over the past 60 days, we've watched Fortune 100 companies make moves that sent shockwaves through the business world. Amazon, 16,000 roles. Verizon, 15,000. And Starbucks, hundreds of corporate roles and store reassignments. Let's ground this in the real business environment leaders are navigating. Amazon, 16,000 roles. They're right-sizing after the pandemic hiring and shifting capital to AI and data centers. Verizon, December 2025 up through January of this year, 13,000 to 15,000 roles. A CEO-led restructuring, automation with franchise reconversions. Meta, pivoting from metaverse to AI wearables with studio closures throughout. Starbucks, over the past 90 days, $1 billion restructuring, store closures, corporate reductions. These aren't isolated events. They're signals that companies are tightening budgets, leaders are under scrutiny, and AI is accelerating decision cycles in ways that force faster, harder decisions, harder choices. This is the environment that leaders are making decisions in, and it's emotionally heavy. Let's talk about the part that no one wants to say out loud. Layoffs aren't just hard on employees, they're hard on leaders. Because even when the spreadsheet says numbers make sense, leaders still feel the weight of people's livelihoods. They feel the fear of losing trust. They feel the pressure to communicate clearly while being judged by employees and executives at the same time. AI can analyze workforce data. AI can model cost savings. AI can optimize org charts. But AI cannot sit across from a human being and deliver news that changes their life. It cannot rebuild trust. It cannot sense the emotional temperature of a team that's scared or confused. This is where emotional intelligence becomes the operating system of leadership. AI is incredible at efficiency. It accelerates decisions. It reduces operational drag. It reallocates capital faster than ever. It enables smaller, more focused teams. But here's the separation that matters. AI can make decisions faster. Only humans can make decisions feel fair. AI can tell you what to cut. Only leaders can explain why. AI can optimize a workflow. Only leaders can stabilize a team. AI can predict productivity, but only leaders can protect dignity. When decisions speed up, communication must slow down. When automation increases, empathy must increase. When uncertainty rises, clarity becomes non-negotiable. There's a miscommunication that as AI gets stronger, EQ becomes less important. The opposite is true. EQ matters more because teams are smaller. EQ matters more because change is constant. EQ matters more because trust is fragile. EQ matters because employees are scanning for emotional safety. They're asking, is my leader steady? Are they clear? Can I trust them? AI can't answer those questions. Only leaders can. Here are 4 behaviors that separate leaders who thrive in an environment from those who quietly lose their teams. Number 1, narrate the change. Silence creates fear. Explain the why, not just the what. 2, regulate before you communicate. Your emotional state becomes the emotional state of the team. 3, create clarity where AI creates speed. AI accelerates decisions. Leaders must slow down communication to match human processing. 4, protect dignity at all costs, because even in an RIF, people remember how they're treated. That memory becomes your leadership brand. An RIF stands for reduction in force. In plain terms, it's when an organization eliminates roles entirely, not because of performance, but because of budget cuts, restructuring, automation or AI adoption, strategic shifts, mergers or consolidations. An RIF is different from a firing or a performance-based termination. It's about removing positions, not removing people for cause. Leaders use the term because it signals something specific inside organizations. It's structural, not personal. It's often part of a broader cost reduction plan. It may affect multiple teams or departments. It typically requires formal HR, legal, and communication processes. This distinction matters because during an RIF, the emotional stakes rise dramatically. Employees often internalize it as personal, even when it isn't, and leaders feel the weight of that misunderstanding. This is why protecting dignity isn't optional. It's the core of leadership in moments like these. AI is transforming business as we know it. Budgets are tightening, teams are shrinking, decisions are accelerating. But the one thing that hasn't changed and won't change is this. Leadership is still human, and emotional intelligence is the difference between a team that survives and a team that breaks. AI can support your decisions, but only you can stabilize your people. Join my free newsletter, The Modern Workforce Leader. Every week, I break down real scenarios like this to help you with clarity, lead with confidence, and intention. And if you're ready to take your organization to the next level, I offer a 90-day assessment to help you regain control, rebuild your systems, and realign your leadership team. If this sounds like you, reach out. Let's get your business back on track. Thanks for watching The Clarity Advantage. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe and share this with a leader who really needs to hear it. And before you go, check out my other videos on modern business leadership, organizational clarity, and scaling without chaos. They'll give you the tools to think differently, lead intentionally, and build a business that actually works. The workforce has changed. Leadership must change with it.